Welcome to Paul Reviews Everything, and today we're reviewing the 2018 Jeep Renegade. Renegade, yeah. This one is probably one of their more basic models. I believe it has a 1.3 liter turbo engine. It's this one has a basic blacked out wheels, which basically kind of give it a hardcore look. This one is two-wheel drive. Got a nice little boxy look to it. Got an interesting fuel thing. Pop that open and there's your fuel. No unscrewing necessary. I thought that was a pretty cool feature on there. And we're going to do a quick test drive of this vehicle and tell you what I think of it. It's on right now. All right, let's give it a check on the inside. Okay, so here's the dash. Got a tach. It's got some information in the middle. Speedometer on the right. Has a nice radio. Has a reverse cam, which works really well. And I didn't check the radio, but I can't play it because I'm going to be violating some kind of copyright laws. It's nice, easy to function, easy to read, easy to reach. AC and heater controls. This one is actually a friend's car, so it's kind of messy. I mean, not really messy, but I don't want to get around and show all our personal stuff. On the side here, it's got your window controls, your mirror controls. Everything is easy to reach. Works well. One touch down, and both sides are one touch. Hold it down, goes up. Hold it, goes up. A nice, elegant steering wheel with controls on the steering wheel, controlling your phone and radio functions, cruise control. All right, let's take it for a drive. I don't care about all that stuff. Let's see how it drives. That's the important thing. Alrighty, let's take it for a spin. That's the important stuff. I'm all about the way a car drives. All the other stuff, you know, it's great and all, but I'm a purist. All right, show up the windows. Turn down the AC. It's freezing cold. The AC works very well, and it's very hot out. So that looks good. Right. Excuse my reverse cam is working perfectly. And let's take it for a spin. All right. So before we get down up a hill. I wouldn't say it's the fastest thing in the world, but the engine sounds nice. I was told the thing has actually rather good gas mileage. Let's see how it handles. Whoa! Well, yeah, very sure feeling. I don't feel like I'm losing control at all. It feels very steady in my hands. Let's take it over here. This also has a Sportstronic shifting. I'm not going to mess with it though. But it handles very well. I can tell right now with no hands, it feels very sure-footed. I'm staying in my lane, no problem. There's no play in the steering. I know exactly where I'm going. It's like yeah, of course it's a newer car, so most newer ones that way, but you'd be surprised. Some are a little squirmy. This one is not squirmy at all. Very steady. Comfortable ride. Maybe a little on the bouncy side because it does have a short wheelbase, but it is a Jeep. So I mean, what you gotta expect a little Jeepy. It wouldn't be fun if it didn't have a little Jeep feel. Brakes feel good, nice and what's the word? Sure-footed and feels like it's, solid. Feels good. Brakes feel potent enough. Not overly grabby, but very predictable, I would say. What you expect? It's tuned right, I guess. Yeah, I really like the way it handles. I've driven other Jeeps, like the full-on Wranglers, the older ones. They weren't that old either. It's not the newer model. I'll just say they had their redesign after Fiat had taken over. And I hear they drive better. I haven't driven one of those yet. But the older ones, they feel funky. They don't feel well. And I had a Jeep Compass, and I had a Jeep Patriot. And even though they weren't much, like the Patriot I had wasn't that old. It was maybe 3 years old. And it drove well, but this one, I'll tell you, it drives better. It drives well. The Compass and a Patriot are based on the same platform, and they did drive very similar. And this one is on a new platform. I think it's based on one of the Fiat platforms. And I'll tell you right now, it definitely drives better. Yeah, for sure. The other one was, the steering was vague. You didn't feel like you were connected. This one, you definitely feel more connected. You know what it's going to do. You feel like it's very sure-footed. Like when I was wobbling back and forth doing just kind of like going like this, you know it feels right. Like you're not going to lose control. Not going to surprise you. It's an easy car to drive. It's peppy enough. It's not a sports car, but it doesn't feel like, oh, it's so boring. All right. So I got some gas for this car, and let me tell you, the one thing that's odd, the gas thing is on the wrong side of the car. My only complaint is on the passenger side. What is that all about? Oh well. As long as you know, it's not that bad. But I prefer it on the driver's side. Okay, so complaint number one. The gas nozzle's on the wrong side of the car. Anything else? I don't know. I mean, you know, if you're going to compare this to like a Porsche SUV, I'm sure you can, you know, it's not the same thing. But comparing this to the old Jeeps, Patriot and Compass, this is a far superior vehicle. Now, I know they redesigned the Compass, and I think they got rid of the Patriot. So I'm assuming they made some improvements. I don't know. I didn't hate the Patriot either. I got that Patriot, was brand new. I had it for like 3 years. I really liked it. It was a 5-speed, which I do enjoy. This one's automatic. Shifts well. It's okay. I enjoy a manual whenever I get a chance. But, you know, it's fine. I mean, the transmission shifts very clean, very smooth. And it's not one of those variable transmissions. I can't stand those. I guess they're better on gas, but they suck. Should we hear out the horn sounds? The person in front of me will think, "Oh, you honking about your..." Oh, nice horn. Check that out. Okay, so it's got a good horn for a little car. I think I recall the other cars, the other Jeeps had just good horns as well. And seats are very comfortable. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can stretch my legs out. Oh, I can stretch my leg out. Look at that. Check it out. I don't think I could do that on the Compass or the Patriot. So this one, like, one of my big peeves is when I'm driving on a long drive, my legs get stiff, my knees get stiff because I'm 104 years old. What did you say? So I like to be able to stretch my legs out, and that's very important. Another thing that, you know, I guess you don't really think about it until you actually have the car and you're on a road trip. You're like, oh, I can't stretch my legs out. I feel like you're gonna cramp up and die. Well, this one here, I can stretch out my leg, just kind of, just stretch it out and just kind of get the kinks out. That's important. I would like to play the radio, but then, like I said, I don't want to get any kind of copyright problem issues. So you'll have to trust me when I say I didn't turn it on. I have no idea how it sounds. But the speakers look nice. They look nice and big. Looks like they have 6x9s on the door, so it's got to be pretty good. All right. Hear that powerful 4-cylinder tiny engine. can flip it. No, we don't flip it. We're doing what are we doing? 60 right now. I'm hitting the wheels back and forth, and I am still in control. In case of like, panic movement, you see something jump in front of you and you gotta go, whoa, to avoid it. Yeah, it's not bad. 60 miles an hour, sharp turns, it's total control. Felt totally comfortable doing it. I wouldn't do that in any car. I would try it, but I wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable. I wouldn't do that in my truck, I'll tell you that right now. So, the big question, would I recommend this car? On performance, comfort, style, if you're looking for a compact car that sits upright, and if you get the one with the four-wheel drive, so it can handle all kinds of weather, I don't have a problem with it. It seems fine. If you get a good deal on one, I would say go for it. I did not check the reliabilities on these vehicles, so it could be great. It could be, but I think any car nowadays, if you treat it well, it will treat you well. That's my opinion. It feels good though, I'll give you that. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe. You the best. Bye.